Oh, good evening. I'm Jamie Tawil. Thanks for joining us tonight. Okanagan residents are being asked to cut back on their outdoor water usage after the region was put under a level 4 drought. And as Jayden Wasney tells us, those caught not following the water restrictions could face some pretty hefty fines.
Prolonged heat, a lack of rain, and low stream flows have prompted the BC government to move the Okanagan to drought level 4.
Level 4 means that we are extremely dry and that socioeconomic impacts are likely. And so what we mean by that is that there is going to be an impact on ecosystems.
The Okanagan Basin Water Board continues to monitor rivers and creeks in the region as fish species are being directly impacted by the drought.
The concern is if we don't have the water in the creeks, well, that's obvious, but even if we do have water in the creeks and the levels are so low that it becomes too warm for the fish and actually lethal, then that causes additional concerns.
In Kelowna, the city is under a Stage 1 watering restriction, limiting outdoor irrigation to 3 days a week. The city says it's extremely important that the public follow these orders.
It comes down to the address number for residents. So if you have an even address, you're only allowed to irrigate on Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. And for odd addresses, you're only allowed to irrigate on Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays, and no irrigation on Mondays.
Right now, the city uses roughly 70 to 80 million liters of water per day, and much of that is from outdoor irrigation. The city is hoping to see at least a 10% reduction on the capacity of its water system, and it starts with checking your home's water lines.
We are aware of at least about 1,000 homes and commercial businesses that have active leaks, which means that there's water constantly running. And so we really encourage people to do their part in terms of investigating on property if they have any sort of unnecessary water that's running. That would save us between 10 and 20 million liters of water.
According to the BC River Forecast Centre, these drought conditions in the Okanagan aren't new. One hydrologist says the region has been experiencing a drought for well over a year.
Looking at the Kelowna station, in the past 365 days, it's about 53% of the typical rainfall. So it's not just from the past month or so.
And for anyone hoping for reprieve in the forecast, don't expect that anytime soon.
The scary thing is what happens if we don't get rainfall and we continue to stay dry into the fall.
Some municipalities in the Okanagan are bringing in water ambassadors who are going door to door, ensuring residents are following local watering restrictions. Those caught watering when not supposed to will be fined. Jayden Wasney, Global News, Kelowna.